transitioning to S mount and keeping your heel close to his belt. What does this mean? When I'm trying to attack from mount, can I have mount please, Jason? When I'm attacking from mount, sometimes when I get mount, I'll just start off here, me straddling his belt line. This is what I call mid-mount. Another way to look at mount is for me controlling his head here, and then both of my ankles underneath his hips, just like this. This is what I call low mount. From low mount, maybe I can go to S mount. S mount is a more offensive mount. For me to get to S mount from low mount, I like to control this wrist, push his right wrist down with my left hand, pass it to my right hand just like this. It looks like I'm going for the Americana. But all I want to do from here, because Jason's all defensive and he's freaking out and he's really stiff, it allows me to straighten this arm out. Look at this, I'm just going to straighten this arm. And I turn him. I'm able to turn Jason over. From here, this knee comes up to his head. So the knee comes up to his head, and then I'm able to go and bring this knee up. Now this is the critical part. You see how I keep this heel close to his hip, like this, close to his belt? Then I can pick up this elbow, and then I can start working the S mount. Now let's pretend that I didn't control this arm, and I had my heel far away from Jason. So maybe I'm just here, working from low mount, and I just post up. Do you see how I have my heel far away from Jason? What is he going to do? He's going to have his elbow underneath my heel, and he's going to scrape it, pick up here my foot, and then get me into half guard. And then I have to fight from here. All right? So what I need to do to combat that, because everybody's going to do that to you. Everybody's going to do that to you. I want to control his head. I want to control his wrist, push it down, feed it to this hand so he's nice and stiff as he's defending. It works better when he's really defending for me to turn him up and over like this. It's this elbow here, the elbow farthest away from me, that I'm worried about. When I bring my knee up, I control this elbow, I pick it up, just like this. Here, see how I keep my heel close to his belt line. Just like this. It's really tough for him to bring his elbow in underneath and then put me into half guard, and as well with me controlling this wrist, it's tough for him to do that as well. Controlling his elbow to ensure that he's not going to be able to do the elbow knee escape. Here, bring this heel inside, trying to get my heel and my knee as close together as possible. Then I go for the top elbow. I like to control his knee as well. You see, I put my arm underneath his top leg, in front of his bottom leg, stops him from trying to turn into me. As I bring my foot over top and I fall back for the arm bar, here, just like this is the best way to execute the arm bar. It has the highest degree of success, but it's all born from keeping my heel close to his belt when I go to S mount.